Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to explain you about this project, which is our blog project, and let me explain you all the features which in what the features is present in this website. So we have three sections. First is my blog, and second one is create blog, and the third one is my profile section. And one more thing, when you refresh, suppose you have added some of the blogs, and if you refresh the page, these all the blogs are still there. We haven't used the backend. We only store all this data in the front end. I will explain you how we do this. Like after the refreshing, the data is still there. And we also have this tag section where whenever you write a post, we have added a tag. Like if you write something and enter the tag, you can see we have a tag appears here according to the tag. And here on the left side we have a tags which show all the unique tag which we are using in our blogs. And the right side we have a link which is this is basically not a link, it's just a text, the recent post. And whenever you click on any of these filter, it will filter the data according to that tag. And you can see here a pop-up is appear which is filter has been applied, click to reset. And when you click on this it will reset that filter. And so this is we are going to learn today, like how to make this. So let's start. Let's open an empty file and create a project, like using npx create react tab command, and enter the file name. It will take a few of the minutes. Now project has been downloaded, so let's start using npm start. And so it is now started. Let us delete few of the files which we are not going to use in this project. And also remove few of the things which are imported in the index.js files and other file as well. So now it's working fine. Let's start. In this project we also need a one more dependency, which is SAS, such that we can use the SCSS. We are going to use SCSS instead of CSS. Both are same. I will explain you in the while writing the code. So let us install npm install SCSS. Let us create a one more folder inside the source inside the source folder, which name is components. And inside this component, let us create a few more files, which is the first one is blog.js, and the second one is home.js, and the third one is navbar.js, and the fourth one is profile.js. Okay, so inside the blog.js, just let us create a dummy. I have an extension such that I can write, when I write RAFC, it generates the default layout. So now for using the router, let us wrap with the browser router. And also don't forget to import at the top. And now let us move inside this app.js component. React.fragment. Let us import Navbar, and let us set the path to equal to create blog. And inside this create blog, let us put this blog component, and let us create one more route such that where the path is equal to profile. And inside this profile, let us import the profile component. And let us one more which handle the home route, and inside this let us import the home route. So now if I home is not defined, okay, port home from components less home. So now you see we have if I change the, currently we are at home route, such that that's why we have a navbar component and this home component. If I move to the different suppose slash profile, now we have navbar and profile, so it works fine. Let us first try to edit this blog.js page. So let us import few of the use create a constant, use state, keep it as empty, image URL, tags and set tags, and it is initialized with an empty array, such that we can because we tags is an array, we can add more than one text. That's why I put it as array. So now let us use one more thing, which is history. This history we are going to use whenever the when we want to redirect from the home this blog page from the home page. That's why I'm using history here. Let us create the layout first. And div we we put the class name to block, create block, and inside this create block let us create a form, and let us add a on submit method here. Leave as it is. I will update div.input box, and inside this let us set a label and a br tag and an input, and set the value is equal set value is equal to title, just indent it such that it looks better. Inside a onChange property, just copy this this div and paste it here, and here is the image link, and instead of title we let us write image URL and set image URL. Okay, set image URL, and let's just save and see. Handle submit is not defined. Okay, so now we have this appear, and now let us add a text area. Now set value to dummy text, and on change is equal to dot target dot value. Okay, so now if I save, you can see we have a text here, and let us add a placeholder. Write something about your blog. So yeah, and one more thing we need here, which is let us add a div, set the tags list, and inside this div we have two options, which is the first one is input box, and the second one is a button, which is type of button. Okay, Note this button. Okay. And add text. So yeah, and for this input let us add few more things, which is first of all placeholder, right tag dot dot dot, and tag text. Okay, and on change, set tag text e dot target dot value, and add one more thing, which is because when user click on this add tag button, we have to show the all these tag below, all these tag at the below. So tags dot map, I'm using here map, and let us return this inside this span tag, and item, class name is tags. Okay, we need a button which is type submit button of type submit here. Add the post, class name, set the add button. Okay, so now let us move to the css part such that it looks better. Let us create a new folder which is css, and inside this css let us write a block.css, sorry, block.scss. Okay, so now let us import here. Before moving in the SCSS, in the CSS part, let us add few more things, which is handle submit function, and we also need one more thing. Whenever a user click on this add tag, we also have to set the handle add tag. Let us write the name handle add tag, and now let us first create the function which is handle tag, handle add tag. Okay, if tag text dot length is equal to 0, just simply return, and otherwise set tag tags and text and set the text to an empty. Okay, this line set text means this means first we spread our text array, and then we at the end we insert this tag text. So, and let us create this handle submit function. So now if I save, so now if I add any text, now you can see we have we can add the text here. So it's working now. Let us write down the handle submit function. First we have to prevent the default, that's why it is refreshing the page whenever you press the enter, is not defined. Okay, now let us add one more thing. If the title dot length is equal to 0, or and dummy text dot length is equal to 0, or text dot length equal to 0, we can return an alert such that all fields are required. Here I set the image link to as an option such that because a user may don't want to add the image, that's why. And let us create an object first which is in contain the result, and inside this result we have a title and image URL and image URL and dummy text and text. Let's add one more thing, like if image URL dot length is equal to 0, then delete result dot image URL. So now let us so for here we are using the local storage such that whenever we refresh our page, our data will not go anywhere. If you don't know how to use local storage, then I already have created a video which is related to local storage, you can check that. So for accessing the local storage, we are using the window object, and for get item, my blog here, and let us create the list which contain the result. Now if get list not equal to undefined and get list not is equal to null, now we need to just first we have to parse this get list and append this result at the end. Window.local storage set item. Now at the end we have to just set the item to in the local storage such that we can access it later. JSON.stringify so now history.push. After the saving, we just redirect to the home page. Okay, so let's set all the let us clear our the written data. Set image URL to empty as well and set dummy text empty. Set text to empty as well. So now why this is happening? Oh, instead of on click we have to use here on submit. So now if I say we are currently at the create blog page. Now if I write the title and insert the image link and write something, okay, and insert the tag, we have few of the tags. If I click on the add post, you can see we are now redirect to the home page. Now if I show you the local storage, this data is going to be stored in our local in the application. Now you can see in the my blog section we have this item at the. Now let us move to the styling part such that it looks better. So first style the navbar part. So now let us create the navbar section tag. Set the header and let us first use we are using here link. Okay, logo and my blog. Div.links link to / create blog. This link is basically anchor tag. If you inspect and check in the developer tools, you can see it is basically nothing, just an anchor tag. So now if I save, you can see we have the proper my blog create and this app here. So let us first try to make some styling and create an add a new file in the css, which is navbar.css, and import it here. Import dot slash css slash navbar css. Okay, now let us write the css things of navbar. First set the body to background color, which is f3 f2e.